to the verdict that Trump doesn't know how to work the Hill. Like it or not, this is a sprawling piece of legislation that was quickly pushed through the House and Senate. It is a show of party line muscle. Trump hasn't gotten much credit for the record-breaking stock market, but there is now some recognition that the Dow, almost 25,000, can't be completely divorced from his policies. And there's something greater, an appreciation of the president's progress on slashing regulations and appointing judges, even though 3 nominees recently had to withdraw, one because he couldn't answer a Senate panel's questions about basic court procedures. But the media often appraises presidencies and policies through liberal-tinted glasses. The vast majority of the Republican Party even love these policies. We have been saying all year, watch what he does, not what he says. Until recently, he hasn't done much, but these wins are substantial, with consequences for millions of people and many years to come. They note that Trump has won approval not just for Neil Gorsuch, but for a dozen circuit court judges. I got to tell you, I voted for Donald Trump. And I know some of my liberal friends listening cringe when I just say that. I can't believe you just said it on the air. I did vote for Donald Trump. But I voted for him for things like this. To cut the taxes. Because I see how average Americans, are not faring very well when Wall Street's looking so terrific. This is an opportunity for them to get ahead. Did you hear that over 80% of Americans don't even have $400 in their bank account? Ladies and gentlemen, not even $400 for an emergency. 80%. That's not good. That's not good at all. The numbers need to change. The attitude, more importantly, needs to change in this country. We need somebody in leadership that can propel this country forward in a positive manner, to inspire, and to lead by example. We didn't have that for 8 years. We just had hope and change, hope and change. Folks, you can hope about a whole lot of things, but if you don't start doing, nothing is going to get done. I see President Donald Trump as a doer. And I'm looking forward to his second year. Now, there's a lot of eventualities that are on the horizon. There's war clouds that seem that it's inevitable that there's going to be some type of military showdown with Iran and North Korea. And even during this holiday season, ISIS has threatened the homeland. ISIS has said that they're going to strike here. It's nothing new. It's just the times that we live, folks. So be vigilant. This is the world that we live in now. And I'm glad we have a president. We've had great success with our military, our men in uniform, men and women that are serving courageously all over the globe, protecting us here at home and abroad. We salute you. We love you. Wherever you're listening to For the People Weekend. I'm Keith Allen. It has been a pleasure to be on the air and all this past year in 2017, and looking forward to a bright 2018 for everybody listening. But here's the big question that the Pentagon's been asking, and a lot of Americans have been asking this very question too. It's not just Americans, but just the sake of North America, we may not be alone. According to a former Pentagon UFO investigator, did you hear the news this past week? We've spent a lot of money investigating. The former head of secret government programs to investigate UFO sightings told several media outlets this past week that extraterrestrial life may exist. Simultaneously, the Public Benefit Corporation is affiliated, and it has raised more than $2.2 million to research exotic technologies affiliated with unidentified aerial phenomenon. This is how they actually touted unidentified aerial phenomena. My personal belief, this is the secret government program, and the former Pentagon gentleman, this is what he believes. He says, this very compelling evidence that we may not be alone. I'm talking about Luis Elizondo, the person who formerly managed the Pentagon Advanced Aviation Threat Identification Program. Elizondo said that the program had found a lot of strange aircraft while it was in existence. These aircraft, we'll call them aircraft, are displayed characteristics that are not currently within the U.S. inventory, nor in any foreign inventory that we are aware of, he said. Maybe pilot and petty officer Wellard, in a separate interview with National Public Radio, Elizondo added that his remarks don't necessarily mean the craft were extraterrestrial, as his focus was more on learning about any potential problems with national security. He says, if you're asking my personal opinion from here, look, I've got to be honest with you, I don't know where it's from, but we're pretty sure it's not here. Now, does that mean it's out there, whether or not it's Russian or Chinese inside, or a little green men from Mars, or frankly, your neighbor's dog? I wanted to purposely steer away from the speculation because I wanted to focus in on truly raw science, what we're seeing, and did it pose a threat to national security? Ladies and gentlemen, since the 1940s, we have been investigating strange craft from all over the world. Thousands upon tens of thousands of reports, not from just Navy ships, from just civilians out to sea. This has been going on for thousands of years. Our government has spent our tax dollars to chase around with our aircraft to just tell us that we're not alone. We don't know where they're coming from, but they're there. They're in our airspace, and we are watching them. Personally, we've had Stanton Freeman on it. Personally, I believe in UFOs and extraterrestrial life. I don't know if I want to sit down and talk to one or go in with their craft and take off somewhere in the other place. It's our tax dollars. I think it's a national security thing. That's what he is talking about, to see if there are any particular threat to us over here. And then also to see if another government actually is having test runs in our airspace. And that would be very interesting. There was a gentleman a few years back that, and I'll have to look the book up for you, but said that he didn't believe that these UFOs that our government's been studying necessarily come from other planets. But he suggested, his hypothesis was quite simply coming from another dimension. Could be interesting, like a wormhole or something. Who knows? Keith Allen for the People Weekend. Back after this, America.
We'll help you survive this thing called life. We're for the people, for the people, for the people is there.
It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life, man. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us. It went right over our vehicle. It was 12 years old.
The shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times, and you can't unlearn that.
It's impossible to describe the sacrifices these men and women have made to protect our freedoms. And the job of rebuilding their lives is massive and growing every day. Many will need the programs offered by the Wounded Warrior Project for years to come.
I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew is I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was go check in at the VA, man.
My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it, don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
Your gift today of $19 per month will honor and empower these veterans so they can aid and assist each other.
The Wounded Warrior Project is a life raft.
I can say this without question that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for it.
Wounded Warrior Project is the first step, getting back out into the world and reforming yourself outside of the service.
Call or go online with a pledge of $19 a month. You'll receive this Wounded Warrior Project blanket, and your gift will provide critically needed programs that rebuild lives.
And that was my first feeling of actually being a part of something bigger than myself again.
Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down, and I'm not about to do that.
I'm learning to face my fears head on. To trust and see what happens at the end.
It's a long process, but I had the drive and desire.
Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
For the people is there.
Your American Heritage. That'll be 5 cents, please. That'll be 10 cents, please. The cash registers recorded each sale back in 1879 when Frank Woolworth opened his first store, a 5-cent store in Utica, New York. It didn't make it, but the next attempt did make it, a 5 and 10-cent store in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And you know the rest. Every town had a Woolworth's, and the company's marketing strategy had swept the nation, creating not only a staggering fortune, but the Woolworth Building in New York City, at that time the world's tallest. This has been Don Keyes, jingling a bit of pocket change during yet another sketch of Your American Heritage.
Keeping your American heritage alive each weekend right here on For the People Weekend.
Introducing the official For the People coffee mug featuring the colorful red, white, and blue For the People logo with Keith Allen on a ceramic 11-ounce coffee mug, perfect for any hot beverage of your choice. This mug is a great reminder of what we stand for: God, country, and family, with conservative values and good old-fashioned common sense. To order your For the People coffee mug, pay just $20 plus $3.99 shipping and handling at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And enjoy.
With all the choices out there to enjoy some entertainment, wouldn't it just be nice to have something that didn't cost an arm or a leg? I found something that does just that. It's called 123 Ready TV. It's one of the most remarkable apps available to start watching all of those movies and TV shows for one incredible price, just $19.99. And that's a one-time only price. Recap: all your movies, current and classic, and sports and news, and so much more. So cut the cable and stop spending money at the movies when you can truly have it all at your fingertips. No commercials, just all the entertainment you desire. 123 Ready TV is available for Windows and all Android devices. Get your 123 Ready TV for just $19.99 at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Just click on the store page to get yours now and start enjoying entertainment the way it was supposed to be. Fun. For the People provides all the news each weekday without the spin. Just common sense and analysis of what's going on. The mainstream media wants to destroy Trump and this country. We won't allow it. And millions of Americans like you agree. Today, we need your help if we're going to stand up against big money and liberal media bias. Our talk show is 100% listener supported. Can we count on you for a monthly or one-time donation? Log on to our website at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Your giving goes a long way, and we appreciate your support as we bring you the news, stories, and ideas that are not being heard over the mainstream media. Channels like FNN, the Fake News Network. You can always count on the truth with us, with thoughtful and insightful analysis of today's headlines with conservative family values. To join us, log on to our website at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And For the People Weekend continues on your radio, your smartphone device, your tablet, wherever you might be listening. If you like the show, by the way, please do me a favor and promote the show. And how you do that is tell your friends about it. You can do that on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter. Just send the link and they can listen to it online. We try to make the program available as many places as possible. Facebook, it's uploaded automatically, even when we're live. It'll say that you're listening live, which is very cool. And even on Twitter, you can listen to it live there. On YouTube, and always at forthepeopleshow.com. There's a player there.